Om Shanti. This is the meditation on the Murli of 10th of July 2025. Father first explains, whenever you sit here, do so while considering yourselves to be souls. Do not consider yourself to be bodies. And those who are soul conscious are said to belong to the godly community. So let us check. Is the soul awake? We may not feel that in this moment, but to be honest and realize that this is the truth. God doesn't have a body. He is always soul conscious. He is the Supreme Soul, the Father of all souls, highest on high. When people speak of God, the highest on high, they think that He is the incorporeal oval image, Shivaling. He too is a soul, but He is the highest soul of all. He doesn't enter the cycle of birth and death. Only the one Father is creator. All the rest, Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar, the whole human world is the creation. Creator is Father of the unlimited. He knows the beginning, middle, and the end of creation. Only in Bharat was heaven, where Lakshmi and Narayan used to rule. But people of Bharat do not know this. The Father is now establishing heaven, and He is called the Supreme Soul. Just as the form of us souls is a point, so the form of Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is also a point. In Bharat, when they create a sacrificial fire of Rudra, they create Shivalingam and saligrams of clay and then worship them. That is called sacrificial fire of Rudra. In fact, the real name is Rajasva Ashvamed Avinashi Rudra Gita Jnana Yagya, the sacrificial fire of the imperishable knowledge of the Gita by Rudra, in which the horse, the body consciousness is sacrificed to attain self-sovereignty. Father now tells us, consider yourselves to be a soul. In no other gathering, spiritual gathering, does anyone have this knowledge of the soul or the Supreme Soul, nor anyone can give this knowledge. There is no aim or objective there. But we, children of God, are now studying this study. We know that the soul enters a body and then plays the part. Souls are imperishable, whereas bodies are perishable. A soul plays its part through this body, but souls are bodiless, became bodiless, and have to return bodiless. We adopted a body, but before we return, we have to become bodiless. Baba again and again says, consider yourself to be a soul. I am a first-class soul. That's our swaman for today. At this time, all human beings are body conscious because they have forgotten themselves. Father makes us soul conscious by giving this knowledge. And he tells us what the soul is. Humans don't know this. Although they say a wonderful star shines in the center of the forehead, they don't know what it is or how it is that part is recorded in it. The Father has explained this to us. The people of the Bharat have to play parts of 84 births. Bharat is the elevated land. It is the pilgrimage place for all human beings. The Father comes here to grant salvation to everyone. He liberates from Ravan's kingdom. He becomes our guide and takes us back home. First, there were deities in Bharat, and then after taking rebirth, they become warriors, merchants, Shudras. It is the 7-day course which we take to understand this knowledge fully. We are souls who have become impure. Impure intellects have to be purified. Baba says, in Golden Age, there were so many palaces of gold studded with diamonds and palaces made up of jewels. Muhammad Ghaznavi came so many times and looted this unlimited treasure. But these palaces were all buried under by the earthquakes. And there is no golden island of Ravan. That symbolizes what the condition of Bharat becomes in Ravan's kingdom. It becomes 100% irreligious, unrighteous, insolvent, impure and vicious. The new world is said to be viceless. And Bharat used to be the temple of Shiva, Shivalaya. And it was called the wonder of the world. There used to be only very few human beings. There are now billions of human beings. So we must all think about this. It is now the most auspicious confluence age. And this is the time when Father is giving us divine intellects and making you into the most elevated human being. The Father gives us that sumat, elevated direction to change us from humans into deities. Because we believed in 8.4 million species, they have lengthened the duration of the cycle. In fact, it is only 5,000 years in this cycle. Father says, you take 84 births, not 8.4 million. The Father of the Unlimited knows all those scriptures, etc. And this is why he says that all of them belong to the path of devotion, which lasts for half a cycle. But no one can meet him through that path. We are now sitting at the most auspicious confluence age. We know that Baba is making us most elevated, and he's teaching us the true story of true Narayan. The true Father is teaching rajyoga to make us into true Narayan from an ordinary human. Only one Father has this knowledge, and he is called the ocean of knowledge. His praise includes the ocean of peace and the ocean of purity. It cannot be the praise of anyone else. The praise of deities is separate from the praise of Supreme Father, Shiva. He is the Father of all the souls. And he explains the difference between him and Krishna. Sri Krishna is a deity. Those of that sun dynasty then become those of moon dynasty. And then the merchant. Human beings don't understand this meaning of hum soul. They think that I am a soul, then I am a supreme soul as well. How wrong are they? We must now explain to them how the stages of Bharat ascends and descends. There is this knowledge, whereas other one is the path of devotion. In Golden Age, everyone was pure. It was the kingdom of king and the queen, and no advisors, because king and queen were the masters of themselves. They had received their inheritance from the father. They had wisdom. They didn't need any advice from anyone. Blessing for today, Baba says, may you be honest and trustworthy and use every treasure according to Father's direction for any task. An honest and trustworthy person is someone who doesn't use the treasure he has received from the Father for any other task without his directions. If we waste our time, words, actions, breath, and thoughts in following the dictates of others or under the influence of wrong company, if we think about others instead of thinking about ourselves, if we are becoming arrogant and about something and instead of having a self-respect, if we follow the dictates of our own mind instead of following Srimad, we then cannot be said to be honest. So the honesty includes everything which is for the soul, for the knowledge which Baba has given us. Baba says, you have received all these treasures to benefit the world, and so to use them for that task is to be honest. An Avyakti signal is all souls belong to one unlimited family. So no soul of our family should be deprived of blessings. Always have such elevated thoughts filled with joy and enthusiasm in our hearts. Do not remain busy with just your own household or your own little world. Remain stable in an unlimited stage and have the unelevated thought to serve everyone, unlimited souls. And this is the easy way to have success. When we serve the world serves us. We become the master of the world. So we are that first-class soul who follow Sumad, Srimad from our Baba and act according to that, and do not waste our time, breath, thought in any other way. Om Shanti.